Hey guys, Mr. Seek here. This video is about the T side of Inferno. We've been having some trouble, especially about how to deal with oppers. So I'm going to show you two different defaults, both for A, as well as show you like a fast B execute that we can mix it up with. So the A players, in general, if no one has ops, are actually if Savage has an op, this also works. Is going to be Savage, Salami, and Otown. Savage, I want you with bomb most rounds, and at the beginning, I will do a better job of calling mid control or apartments control if we're doing a default. Apartments control is what we've been doing, and that's where Otown doesn't have the bomb. Where Otown throws that molly, misses the jump naturally. Oh my god, bot movement. Gets up here, starts to clear boiler, and then Salami clears boiler with him. And then Salami peeks this as Staff peeks this. And we have apartments control. From here, if we haven't gotten a pick, we can walk up, throw flashes over. There's a nice flash to get out here. It's a nice pop flash. You can also... Nope, that didn't work. I thought I could smoke my way out. Whatever. Once you have apartments control, you can also, like... Is that the one? Nope. But like you can smoke yourself off and then throw that molly and then jump out of the smoke. There's a bunch of stuff you can do, but in general, if you guys have apartments control, then Daff and I will come back from B. We'll smoke off mid and we'll try and take A with you guys. Now, mid control is a little bit more nade intensive because there are, like with apartments control, you can pretty much check one angle at a time without a problem. You just have to remember to throw the proper Molotov so that like an op doesn't push into bedroom or something, because that can fuck us up. But unless they have like 5 guys in apps, I think you guys can take apartments control pretty easily. Now, let's say we want to mix it up a little bit and we want to do a mid control. Now, Salami, what that means for you is that you will be a little bit more, I shouldn't say a little bit, a lot more passive. Peeking this is probably about as aggressive as you should get at this point. If you want to be like cheeky and throw some like wallbang shots, I think you can. Can you wallbang that? Oh no, yeah, you can. Like, if you want to, like, if they've been doing this, you can try and counter wallbang that. But like, I wouldn't peek it, because if they have a mag 7 or a deagle, like, if I have a deagle, I love playing this angle because you can just, you just spam and get a kill. Or CZ is really good at that angle. So if we're trying to mix it up, or if it's an anti-eco, I might call mid control. Salami, you're there. You're listening. Might be a good idea to throw that was a weird bounce. Throw your molly anyway, just to make it look like you're not doing anything. And then Otown, you throw the smoke. You line yourself up at the corner of the shadow. Look at the left windowsill, 1/3 of the way up, and you jump throw. It's very forgiving. You don't need a jump throw bind or anything. Savage, your job, go up to the corner of this, I don't know what they're called, wooden thing. Look at the middle of the door at the bottom and jump. Then there's some smokes you can throw. Flashes you can throw to get you out mid. But I'll show you where the smokes land. One smoke lands right there. The other smoke is fading. It lands right there. The point of these smokes is to get rid of any long-range threats. So there's this threat, and there's this threat. That's what it blocks off. And the point is that you throw that shit, and then say Daff might come here and throw flash like that. That's a little deep, actually. I guess I should know it too, because I will likely be here. That was a good one. I'll practice that one a little bit more. But that one will pop flash any fucker holding this angle. Like, and it'll come in so fast, it'll be like, bam, pop. Like, I can't even flick that fast. It'll just be pop as it comes around the corner. Blind AF, unless he's like holding an angle like this, at which point if you wide peek, he won't even be able to shoot you because he's not Kenny S. And fuck him. At this point, in the mid control, if there's anyone close boiler, that can be a problem. Sometimes if you're coming around here, it might be worth it to throw a Molotov if you have one. Clear that out. But in general, you're fighting anyone here, 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 or close here. I doubt anyone's going to be here. If they are, they should be so dead, because they'll be blind, and you'll be peeking like this. If the flash goes off here, and you're holding this angle, that means you can see them while the flash goes off, and they're blind. They should be dead. At least they should be hit twice with an AK, so they're down to like 45 health, and they're trying to fall back through a smoke, into which you can just spray, or you can throw your nades into the cubby, and it'll, like, if anyone holds that round or that spot, they should just like kill themselves, like type kill in the console if they're in that scenario. Oh look, I threw 47 grenades this round. That's good. Oh, okay, I was worried I wouldn't respawn. Not to worry. I respawn quickly because it's my server. I do what I want. So that's the mid control. If you guys have any questions, let me know. It's really good against force buys and just rifles. Because if they have just rifles and maybe not the best utility, if they have a lot of utility and you throw the smokes and they counter smoke, sometimes it's a good idea just to push the smoke, because like I'll show you, when you throw a smoke, there's like a second where you can't shoot. So if you hear the smokes coming out, you can like try and take a shot and fall back. Also, like if we can trade a 1-for-1 trade and we get all of like mid or brackets or porch, it's good. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Once this is smoked off, it can be really useful to throw these nades, because what will happen is the pit guy will get mollied, so he'll be like, oh no, he'll come out here and then he'll get flashed. God. So we'll come here and he'll get flashed, and then you can run through the smoke and peek him right there. Some more nuanced stuff. Gob B with, who does he play for? It's not Gambit. It's Big. Big has has a whole bunch of really nice AX executes, but they're very complicated. I think this mid control one is complicated enough. The last thing I'm going to talk about in this video, because it's getting long, I apologize, is a fast B tactic. Now, B is kind of tricky with no nades because it takes like a fair amount of utility just to like get this control. So I will be the B player, Daff and I. We will coordinate what nades we have. Like ideally these would be the nades to clear out up here. And this is 2 nade sets, 2 mollies, and 2 mollies, 2 grenades. So 2 grenades at sandbags, molly there, and a molly there. That'll clear everything but car, or but close wall. It'll clear everything else. And I'm confident we can trade someone who's close car, because it's such a hard like spray transfer if you've got 2 guys in your face like this. Because I can just go like, wow, you're dead. So, the execute. First smoke, super useful. Go to the middle of this wood pile. Look at this little bit of scaffolding and go up until the second telephone wire. It bounces and it lands CT. There are other CT smokes. I like this one the best because it allows you to throw this Molotov, which mollies the boost. If other smokes that land like closer to there will actually extinguish that Molotov as soon as it lands. So the downside of this one is that it takes an extra second to land. So there. And you have to wait. Sometimes it's worth like pop, like throw a shot down range right before the smoke clears, because they're left-handed, right-handed, left-handed, right-handed. They might be standing here, like, and smoke's clearing, and okay, now we'll go. As soon as the smoke blooms, they'll fall back, or they'll like, if they have an op, they'll shoot. Now, I had a tough time deciding which smoke to throw, because there's this one that I really like. That's a deep smoke. But then there's this one that I've decided on, where you look at the top, you wedge it in this corner, look at the top of this window, and you do a walk throw. I've decided on that one because it does block off the coffin's angle, but what I like about it is it blocks off the new box angle as you push in. So then you can peek new box from here. You can also come in here and molly. Oops, I threw it too far. And you can molly new box through the smoke. You look at that bit of balcony and then just left click. I can't seem to get it, but it's generally that direction. Yeah, that didn't work. Whoops. I like that. My favorite part about this smoke is you can jump up here and just be a pain in the ass. This is like an Otown spot. You can like push out and try and get into oranges, which is also a good spot. Anyway, I really like that smoke. Also goes well with flashes. That, like, if you run through a little bit, it'll hit anyone coffins, anyone new box, anyone CT or boosted, but it won't hit you as long as you hug this left wall. Yeah, and the plan is it takes 2 smokes. It's pretty simple. If we've got an extra molly, like there's a bunch of mollies you can throw on this site. Is that the one? That's the one. That molly's new box from back here. There's the dark one that I showed in a video like months ago. Was that months ago? Yeah. Back on Unknown Executors. Where is that damn? It's like there or something. Yep. The dark. And that'll be our game plan on T-side Inferno. Over on A, we will do a combination of apartments control and mid control. That'll also vary greatly depending on if I have an op or not, and if I'm opping B or if I'm opping mid. Occasionally I'll op apartments. Like there's some nice angles you can get in, like hold this angle. That'll get anyone who's like goofing off with this smoke. They're up here. When I'm opping mid, I often hold the like counter of this angle because this gets right into bedroom. And if they're like trying to clear boiler, they'll just stand here like an idiot and I can kill them. Anyway. Yeah, if Savage has an op, I'm happy with you taking this fight, especially if Daff or myself can flash for you. If I remember the damn flash. Nope, super shit. Oh, that one's fine. I got an elite build. I liked your Savage, so I bought myself one. Yeah. On A, run apartments control, run mid control. On B, do a combination of like pretty much like throw that every round and do a combination of walk up and then try and take fights, do a few fast B attacks. I'll on the down the list there's some like full executes on B that we'll use, like this smoke, and then some mollies for stuff like this. Anyway, there's some stuff like that we can do, where there's like B splits and A splits. I wish the A splits are better than B splits. There's like all sorts of nades you can throw on this map. Here are just a few, in case you don't believe me. That one lands back here, that one lands in library. All sorts of shit. So like you throw those two smokes, then you rush arch, kind of thing, and get into B. All sorts of shit. But those three, apps control, mid control, and fast B. Those are going to be our main tactics on Inferno. Thanks for watching.